Do you want to win this Transformers mystery box? Stick around to the end of the video to know how. The 27th feature film from Disney's Pixar animation studios, Elemental, is set in a city where fire, water, land and air residents live together. It follows Ember, a fiery young woman, and a go-with-the-flow water guy Wade as they discover how much they have in common despite apparent differences. How can I give you this review without sounding like an old-timer trying to poke holes into a kid's animated film? As an adult, you can't help but have the questions about the fundamentals of this film and spoiling it for yourself. But if the movie is enjoyable and it keeps the kids quiet for 90 minutes, then just roll with it. Elementals is the latest from Pixar and it's gorgeous to look at. It has some thrilling chase sequences, a reasonably charming romance, some great music and some pretty sly gags. The four elements do their best to coexist in the metropolis of Element City. The newest group to arrive are the Fire-ish, who tend to stick together in their own little fire town. This is a non-subtle metaphor for immigration to the western city, with prejudice and assimilation looming over the young generation's head. The opening of this film moves at a fast pace with a montage showing the amazing visualization of this world. Living volumes of water gush and blob around and occasionally extinguishing hazards to the fire people, who are very quick to cause problems to any trees if they get too close. We follow Ember Lumin, whose proud fisherman immigrant parents built a convenience store that is very cleverly named the Fireplace. They quite literally built this store from the ground up, but when disaster strikes, flooding the store basement, she encounters the health inspector Wade Ripple. Ember is able to convince Wade to help her fight City Hall and keep the fireplace open. Their scheming builds up an unlikely friendship and eventually a romance. Voiced by Lee Lewis, Ember is always angry, and this is due to some generational gap resentments as she doesn't want to run the fireplace when her dad retires. We also have Wade, voiced by Mamadou Atti, who can't stop sobbing all of the time. He falls in love with Ember almost immediately, but when Ember indicates that she isn't interested, Wade doesn't give up and practically stalks her. To be honest, it was a little bit weird and not something you'd want the kids to take any lessons about romance from. There's also a secondary plot about dangerous water leaks throughout the city, even dangerous enough to water people like Wade. And here's where things started to bug me. If Wade is living water, then what is regular water? This is never addressed or even acknowledged in the film, but I guess when you're a kid you just accept it or you don't even notice. I know this is a child's animation and everything, but I just couldn't see past it. The secondary plot kinda just gets abandoned towards the end for the romantic plot, and Ember finding some independence, it's clear from the beginning that somehow love will triumph. But there is the key problem that if the two ever touch, they both turn to steam. There is a scene in the film where they do touch and nothing really happens. Wade said it was possible by their chemistry changing, which again doesn't make any sense. Disney like to shove messages of believing in yourself and following your dreams pretty much in your face. Whereas films like Minions are so popular because they don't force lessons and it's mostly loud noise and acting silly. But on the other hand, there is no shortage of puns cramming the frame. And the scenes where Ember comes to the Ripple home for dinner include some quality laughs. Although the story fails to truly connect, there's never a moment that's too boring as everything on screen is so amazing to look at. But that's just my thoughts and feelings about the film. If you've seen it, I'd love to know what you thought about it in the comments below. And if you want to win this Transformers mystery box, all you need to do are these 3 simple things. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment on any of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and one lucky random subscriber will be announced on the 30th of June. You can even hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my latest giveaways, such as the mystery box giveaways at the end of every month and the comic book giveaways every fortnight. And I want to say a big thank you for watching. If you like my content and want to see more in the future, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So with all of that being said, I will see you in the next one, but until then, take care.